Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, today's chill day, so I'm wearing a Kevin Gates shirt. I'm a huge Kevin Gates fan. So, this is my chill day, my Kevin Gates shirt. This is my baby, and my bae. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so I wanted to come in here and talk to you guys about first trimester pregnancy hacks. Because everybody knows that the first trimester in pregnancy is wicked. You go through, mood swings. You go through all these hormonal changes that just causes your body just to go crazy, right? We have acne. We have, oh my gosh, nausea. Everything you can possibly name, your body's going to go through it in the first trimester. And if you're lucky and you're one of the fortunate girls, at the end of the first trimester will be your last. But unfortunately, there's some women out there that go through the sickness and all the yicky stuff throughout the whole pregnancy. And for you women out there, my heart goes out to you. For me, my first trimester was terrible. I was nauseated from the time I woke up until the time I went to sleep. And it was just awful. I had no energy to do absolutely nothing. I was good to crawl out of bed, get in the shower, and get dressed and go to work. That summed my life up for the first trimester. It was just awful. I didn't feel like doing my hair. I didn't feel like putting on makeup. I had no energy. It was bad. Some days I was like, oh my God, am I ever going to feel like myself again? It was terrible, and it's really crazy how 2 pregnancies can be completely different, because with my first son, I had absolutely no morning sickness, no nothing. I was completely fine my entire pregnancy, and it was just wonderful. I didn't have all those crazy symptoms. I might have had a breakout here and there, but other than that, everything was fine. But this pregnancy has been the complete opposite since day one. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that you go through during the pregnancy, and some things that help me get through the first trimester. For one, let's touch base on nausea, because that is the absolute worst thing ever, is being nauseated. Nobody wants to be nauseated. It's the worst. Worst. I'm here to tell you. Worst. Okay. So, some of the things that worked for me when I was in my first trimester for nausea was peppermints. I don't have any to show you guys. They don't last around my house. I still eat them constantly, and I still, I have to go to the store and get me some because I always keep them on hand. But just regular peppermints, guys, red and white peppermints. Every time I would start feeling nauseated, I would just put a peppermint in my mouth and just start sucking on it. And sometimes it would be, I would get done with another and I would eat another. That's how much they helped me. And also, when I didn't have peppermints, I turned to Mentos, just regular peppermint Mentos. It's just something about the peppermint. I think it helps subside the nausea. So that was one of my #1 go-tos. Also, I found out that when I got up, as long as I would eat something small, as soon as I got up, the nausea, it would help to subside the nausea a little bit as well. So I would always try to eat something small when I woke up, even if it was some crackers, some saltine crackers. I was real big with Cheez-Its, just regular original Cheez-Its. I would always have them in my desk drawer or in the cabinet or somewhere around the house, so I could always turn to those. Some other things that really helped me with my nausea is, oh my gosh, brain freeze. Crap, let me grab it. Essential oil. Essential oil? Essential oil. Yeah, okay. Essential oil? I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, don't kill me. But, I have an oil diffuser, and I noticed that putting peppermint and eucalyptus in my oil diffuser and letting it go through my bedroom or go through the house during the night or the time that I was at home or whatever, it kind of helped me a little bit. It kind of helps with that icky feeling. And I know that sounds crazy. And like when I first read about it and seeing that other women were doing it too, were trying it during their pregnancy for nausea, I was like, okay, like really? Essential oils and a diffuser? Are you kidding me? Like that's supposed to work? But it really actually did. So it become like one of my go-tos. I have 2 oil diffusers in my house now, and I would always keep eucalyptus and peppermint. Actually, I'm out of peppermint, but this is eucalyptus. But I actually had the big pack that came with everything. Lavender. Lavender was a really big one I turned to because lavender, the scent of lavender helps you sleep, as a lot of you may know, and I use that too a lot. But eucalyptus and peppermint was like always in my oil diffuser. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen it in my stories that I've posted. You know, my oil diffuser going like in my first trimester, trying to kill the nausea and stuff. And I did. I used it, guys, like faithfully throughout. You know, at night and stuff. Like it would, the smell of it, I don't know. It helps. So and also I noticed that like sipping on a fountain soda, like Coke or something, and sweet tea actually helps me a little bit. And I know everybody's like, you're not supposed to have caffeine when you're pregnant. Well, you know what? Kill me, because I was going to do anything I could to get rid of the nausea. And sipping on a fountain soda, whether it was Coke or even Sprite. Sprite helped me a lot too. That was actually my go-to a lot, was Sprite. If it's going to help me and the way I felt, like, I'm going to drink it. So get over yourselves. I'm not like drinking a 2-liter a day or something. I'm just having a little Coke. So like, if that helps you, then try that, because it really helped me. And, you know, nausea is just one of those things that nobody likes to deal with. So whatever works for you, go for it. But those are definitely some of the things that helped me with nausea. The peppermints, the Mentos, the oils, and the fountain Cokes, sweet tea, Sprite, eating something when I got up in the mornings, like first thing. You know, those helped me. To be honest, like nothing makes it go away completely. But, you know, there's little things that you can do out there that kind of can help subside it, or, you know, make you feel a little bit better. But it's just something that all of us women have to go through, unfortunately, when we're pregnant, in the first stages of pregnancy. And for you poor women that have to go through all 3 stages, or all 3 trimesters, I feel so sorry for you girls. But try some of those little things and see if that helps with the nausea. Another thing, acne. My face really broke out this time. And I'm not talking about little breakouts. I'm talking about big, like, cyst-like breakouts. I'm like, oh my god, my face has never broke out. It hasn't broke out since I was a teenager. So I was like, what in the world am I going to do? Like, this isn't cutting it. I mean, it was just, they hurt, they were painful. And I'm like, Googling stuff. I'm watching other YouTube videos. And like, I seen somebody say apple cider vinegar. They used it for like a toner and like to, like, after they wash their face to like cleanse. Organic apple cider vinegar. That didn't work for me. It did not. But I did see a lot of girls trying that. And they were using the Bragg's with the mother in it. Apple cider vinegar. So if you ladies want to try that. However, that did not work for me, but I do see a lot of women doing that, so it does work for them. But what worked for me is this 3-little system here. I'm going to show you. I was desperate, guys, and one of my friends actually told me about this, and I ran to the store and bought this. It is Clinique Acne Solutions. It's a 3-kit step, like a 3-step kit thing. Yeah, got 3 things in it. Yeah, okay. But, I was desperate. So, like, I called my friend. I'm like, you know, what have you used for acne? What have you used for breakouts? She had her kids more recent than me. But, so I was like, what did you use? Like, you know, what can I do? And she's like, you know, I use Clinique and it helped me. So, I ran out to Sephora and I bought this stuff, and it's a 3-step. It comes with the foam and the clarifying lotion, which is like, kind of like, looks like a water base. And then this is the all over clearing treatment. It's like an ointment. And you wash your face, cleanse your face, and well, I cleansed my face thoroughly, made sure all my makeup was off, whatever. And then I use this, which is it's a foam substance, and I just massaged it all over my face. Sometimes I would take my facial brush, my facial cleanser brush, and like use it as well with the stuff on my face. And then after you cleanse your face with it, make sure you rinse off your face really good, and you pat it dry, and then take a cotton ball, and you make sure that you shake this stuff up really good. When you first get it, when you pull it out of the package or whatever, you'll see that it has like some white stuff on the bottom, so you just want to make sure that it's shook up really good. And then like take the cotton ball and apply it all, apply it all over your face or whatever. And then after it dries, this is like an acne treatment cream, and then just put it all over your face. I kid you not, guys, I started seeing a difference with my face and my breakouts within 3 days after using this. I mean, it was amazing. I actually, like, my face started clearing up going into my second trimester. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I can back off a little bit. So I did, and I didn't use this. Well, guess what? My face started breaking out again. Not in the big cyst breakouts, but little breakouts. So I was like, no. So I jumped back on the bandwagon, and I started using this every day, and guess what? My face started clearing back up. I mean, this stuff is really amazing. I really, really swear by it. This is the first time I've used it, and I absolutely love it. And this is actually a travel pack, and I paid $27 for these 3, and I think I bought them like at the end of November, and they're still like, and I've used them consistently 2 times a day, and there's still a lot left in them. So I think it's really good for the price, and then not only that, I mean, it really works, and it works for me. So if you're having issues with breakouts and you're like searching all over the world or the creation trying to find something that works, try this and see if it works for you guys, because it really, really, really works for me. I will always keep this in my bathroom from here on out. Pregnant or not, this will be in my bathroom because this stuff is literally amazing. I actually also got the Clinique Acne Solution Foundation. They have a whole acne solution line, and I got the foundation and the powder to go with it because, it works so well. And I'm like, okay, well, if I wear makeup and stuff, I don't, makeup clogs your pores and, causes breakouts. So I'm like, well, maybe I should get the foundation so it can help, because it actually has acne medication in the foundation. So it helps, like, medicate your face as you're wearing your foundation or your makeup throughout the day. So I actually switched over to Clinique Acne Solutions foundation and powder for the time being right now. And I'm still using it, and I really like it. So, yeah, that's my acne solution hack for pregnancy. Clinique solution line. Get you some, girls. Get you some. Okay? Okay. Next thing that we're going to go into is stretch marks. Everybody knows that stretch marks is a no-no. No woman wants stretch marks. But you know what? Like, sometimes, girls, you're just going to get them and you got to live with them. It is what it is. But you can try to prevent them. You can try to make them not as bad as what they're going to be, or, maybe even prevent them. I really honestly believe, I think it is based on your skin and your, just, I don't know, it's just something that us women just have to deal with. Like, you're either going to get them and you're not. But, we definitely want to prevent them, or we want to, prevent them from being just crucial. So, we definitely want to lather up our bodies and keep our bodies moist as much as we possibly can. And, this time around, last pregnancy, I just used plain old cocoa butter on my stomach. Huge mistake. Big, huge, ginormous. I got stretch marks, but I've learned to live with them. No, they're not pretty, but you know what? Every woman's got them in some way, some shape, some form. And if you got them by being pregnant, then, you know, wear them with pride, honey, because those are your scars that you raised a human being for sheltered a human being for 9 months in your stomach. And, you know, those are just your beauty scars. So take them and carry them with pride. But, however, we do want to try to prevent them. So some things that I use this time that has really worked for me, is one, this is, my mother's friend. If you guys can see, I don't know, the light might be too bright. But anyways, I'll post the links below. But this is called my mother's friend. This is actually the oil version. I had the lotion version that was in the tub, but my best friend swore by this stuff when she was pregnant with both of her pregnancies. And I remember when she was pregnant, she used to have to go to the pharmacy and buy it over the counter because it wasn't like, you couldn't just go in the store and just buy it. And now you can't even find it in the stores. So I have to order this off Amazon. So this is the oil version. I have had the lotion that was kind of like in the tub like this. But I use this. It's the oil, like I said. I use this, you know, lather up your belly, your legs, your thighs, your back, your butt, your tatas, your everything. You just do it. And I also use this, which is Kate Black's. It's by Kate Black Cosmetics. It's vitamin E oil. And I also ordered it off Amazon. And I know you guys probably can't see it because it's like, the light is way too bright. But there you go. Oh, yeah, that ain't working. But anyways, it just says Kate Black Cosmetic Vitamin E Oil. It's in a little dropper, and it's very, very thick. It is really, really, really thick. But I use this, and I like rub it in my hands and rub it all over my body. And then I follow up with cocoa butter. This one is actually, it's the thicker substance. It's the Daily Skin Therapy, but, you know, it looks like this. This is a new container. I just bought this, so I haven't, like, devoured it yet. But, or, not devoured, but, you know what I mean. But anyways, so I, like, lather my body up as soon as I get out of the shower. And I swear I use so much stuff to lather up my body. It takes me like 15 minutes just to put on the lotion. So it's like a whole new routine then that I have to get up 15 minutes earlier just so I can apply all my lotions and let them dry before I put clothes on. It's crazy, but it's a part of the game. So, you know, I feel like a grease ball until I dry up. But hey, for the time being, it is working. So what can I say? I haven't had any new stretch marks. So, you know, it is working. Also, I had another one that I was using. It was like Mary's body cream. Like Mary, like M-E-R-R-Y. It's all natural. Actually, I'm getting ready to order some more of that because I really liked the texture. And I really liked how it felt on my belly. Like, you can just tell, like, that it really just coated your stomach really good. But I ordered it off Amazon. I will make sure I drop the link in there. If I can find a picture of it that I've had, I'll post it on here so you guys can like see what it looks like in the video somewhere. But anyways, it's from Amazon. It's like $20 a tub for the same size as this. But it was really, really good. It had like vitamin E, sunflower oil, like everything was all natural. And I really, really liked it. I liked the smell. And like I said, I just really liked the texture of it and how it felt on my belly. So, yeah, those are the things that I use to try to prevent my stretch marks. And anyways, so now I'm going to talk to you a little about other little things that I think first trimester or pregnancy, second trimester and third, you should have. And it's what to expect when you're expecting. Guys, I had this when I had Jaden's 11 years ago, and I read this book from front to back then. And I have picked it back up and I've started reading it again, and I swear there's so many things in here that you learn and so many things that you need to know. Like, and I don't remember 11 years ago when I read this book and what it said to me. I mean, it was 11 years ago. So, like, I kept this book, and it's crazy because something always told me, Susanna, don't get rid of that book. And then I was just like, well, because like I said in my first video, if you guys watched that, I was dead set on not having any more kids for 11 years. It was just like, no, one and done, I'm done. But something always told me not to get rid of this book. Even if it was just, okay, Susanna, just hold on to the book because it's special, because it was your first pregnancy, and just hold on to it. So I held on to it, and thank God that I did, because I have started reading this bad boy again. And it's just like, sometimes it just really helps me. It helps me with, there's a food guide in here on what you can and you can't eat, or how to eat, or whatever, to try to, like, stop you from gaining tremendous amount of weight. With my first pregnancy with Jaden, I gained a lot of weight. I actually gained 57 pounds. And that's something that I'm not trying to do with this pregnancy. I'm almost 5 months. I'll be 5 months next week. And as of right now, I've only gained 3 pounds. Thank you, Jesus. Let's just hope it can, we're just smooth sailing with the weight gain from here on out. But this book is really, really good, guys. I really recommend it if you're a first-time mom, if you're a second or third-time mom and you don't have this book, or you had it your first pregnancy and it's still laying around your house somewhere, pick it up and read it, guys, because this thing is bomb, okay? Bomb.com. And I am getting ready to go to the bookstore and get What to Expect for the first year. It's like, for the baby, the first when it's born, and for the first year. I'm really wanting to get that one as well. So I'm going to go to the bookstore and get that one. Also, something that I purchased this time around that was not available when I was pregnant with Jaden is the pregnancy journal. Back 11 years ago, the only thing that we had was baby books. But now you have pregnancy journals, and like, I looked these up and I found these on Amazon. This one I actually bought from my local bookstore, Books A Million. But these things are so neat, guys. Like, it goes in and it asks you questions about what you went through in the beginning of your pregnancy. It asks you about questions about you and your spouse or your loved one, or, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. About you and him. Just like information so the baby can have, when he gets older or whatever. It's like a keepsake. And like, this one is my favorite because it has a little envelope on it, and like, I'm trying to move so you guys can see it, and like, you can actually put something down in here, but it says, "Dear baby, although you're not here yet, I want to tell you." And you can write a little letter and stick it in the envelope so your baby can have it and read it when they get older. And I think that's just amazing. Like, the little things, like, they truly count, And I still have Jaden's baby book. And, it's available to him when he gets older or whenever he wants it. And I wanted to do something, I wanted to keep track of my pregnancy this go around. And I thought that the pregnancy journal was the best thing to go to. Like, after I looked it up and I read up on it, I was like, oh my gosh, that was really cute. So I actually went to the bookstore and I sat down on the floor of the bookstore and I just got all these pregnancy journals off of the shelves, and I just started going through all of them until I found one that I really, really liked, and that had things that I felt like meant something to me, or, was useful or something. And this one definitely won me over. But I found this at my local Books A Million store, and it was only like 20 bucks, but well worth it. And, you can order them off Amazon, and I'm a big Amazon freak. But I highly suggest you go to your bookstore and you look through them and see, which one has what that you would like better and that you would want for yourself and for your baby. So definitely look into these if you haven't got them yet. New moms, becoming moms, you know, whatever. These are great. So, but that sums up my first trimester pregnancy hacks. I really hope that it helps some of you ladies out there that's suffering with nausea and acne and stretch marks and all the wonderful things that we have to go through. But I hope that some of my things works for you guys. And let me know, leave comments below and let me know how it works for you. If you have any questions, let me know. I will post links in this video so you guys know and can find everything that I'm using, you know, rather easily. Especially the things that I found on Amazon or ordered off Amazon. But thanks, you guys. I'll see you mamas later.